How are you guys doing? Well, the title of this video and talk is Watch Reviews. The bottom of the coin. Question of fake subscribers and fake views? Question mark. Now, I guess you could call this a bonus video to a 4-part series. And the first video of that 4-part series was 1. Sponsor reviews, 2. The watch flipper, 3. Watch dealers, and the 4th of that series, the watchmaker, where I talked about different types and styles of watch reviews. So this is a bonus video to this series, and we're talking about the question of fake subscribers and fake views, which would be the bottom of the coin. Now, I've never heard of a watch channel having fake subscribers and fake views, and who brought that to my attention that this thing existed, this sort of thing, was Archie Luxury. And he often says that he doesn't cheat. He doesn't cheat in his videos. He doesn't cheat. And he repeats it many times. But he describes channels that do cheat and what they do. And he says they have fake subscribers and fake views, and what they do is they buy fake subscribers and they buy fake views. So, never even heard of this before till Archie Luxury mentioned it. And it was years ago that he said this. So, then I went on to some YouTube channels that described more in depth how these channels cheat. And they say there actually is a thing where they can buy subscribers and buy views. Okay. Now, what kind of a watch channel will do that? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What kind of a watch channel would you suspect of having fake subscribers and fake views? Whether they bought them or not, or they figured out a way to have fake subscribers and fake views. What kind of a watch channel would do that? Do you know of any? Well, what kind would you suspect of that? We're not naming any names here, and we're not accusing anybody of anything, but we're just brainstorming. Well, I would think a watch review channel that would do that would have a bad reputation. And a bad reputation that goes back years. It could be a watch review channel that is known that they had watches for sale, or some kind of a program of watches for sale, and they ripped everybody off. Non-delivery. So they're known as a con artist. They have a bad reputation. And many people know that they're rip-off artists, they're con artists, they're liar, they're cheat, you know. Those kind of channels could be the ones you might suspect of having fake subscribers and fake views. Now, what if a channel had fake contests, a watch channel that put on fake contests? Like they could say, well, they start up their channel and say, well, when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a 1,000 euro giveaway. And it was all turned out to be a fake contest. And they lied. It's just a fake contest, straight up. Well, that could be the kind of a watch review channel that could have, or suspected of having, fake subscribers and fake views. Right? Because why would you even suspect a watch channel of having fake subscribers and fake views? It's got to be something, right? Now, what about a watch review channel that is known in forums of being a con artist and a liar and a bad reputation? The forums know all about it, and they have all kinds of articles and evidence to show years of history that somebody would have, an operator of a watch channel, that they're a con artist, a liar, and pulled all kinds of schemes and scams to rip people off. Well, there you go again. Another kind of a channel that could be suspected of having fake subscribers and fake views. What about a watch review channel that would have mass censorship, always censoring out the comments people make? censorship all the time. Like somebody says, well, I don't like that watch, or somebody could say, yeah, I read about you in the forums, you're a con artist. Oh, I've heard about your reputation, I don't believe your watch reviews. Well, there you go. If they have to censor out comments like that, well, maybe they have fake subscribers and fake views. Maybe that's the kind of channel they are. What about a watch review channel that has trolls all the time? Always having a problem with trolls. Well, they must have a reason they have trolls. They have to censor out those trolls too. Maybe it's because of their bad reputation. Maybe it's because they put on fake contests. Maybe people know that they've ripped people off in the past for years over watches, and startup campaigns of having watches and never delivering them, and maybe they know they've had a watch for sale on eBay, and it's well known and documented that a luxury expensive watch, they never delivered it. So there you go. That could bring on the suspicion of fake subscribers and fake views. And what about a channel that starts off and they have maybe after months they gain a few hundred subscribers, and then all of a sudden, leaps and bounds, they have subscribers, all these massive subscribers and leaps and bounds and view counts. So they just have a couple of hundred subscribers, maybe a low number of views, and all of a sudden, poof, they have all these subscribers, like over 1,000, and view counts, and it's just like the big snowball went over the mountain all of a sudden. Well, there you go. It goes back to the suspicion of fake subscribers and fake views. Because you think this kind of subscriber growth, organic subscriber growth, and organic views, you think it would just go up a sort of a steady climb and not just poof, all of a sudden leaps and bounds, that there's 1,000 of them, and over 1,000 of them, 2,000 of them. How about the number of views versus the number of comments in a channel? Now let's say there's a watch channel, he puts on a video. Let's say he gets 100 views. 100 views a video got. Now let's say typically any watch channel that has 100 views, you get to know after a while how many comments 100 views would bring in. Let's just say, for argument's sake, usually 100 comments, 100 views, 100 comments. Well, that'd be every viewer commenting, but let's just say 100 views brought in 10 comments. Let's just say 10 comments. But let's say that some channel has like 200 views. Let's say, and all of a sudden they only have 2 comments all the time. 200 views, 2 comments. Well, there you go. It brings on the suspicion again. Fake subscribers and fake views. And what if a channel operator is known as a watch flipper, and just known that they take watches and they'll boost them up just to flip them, and they'll do modifications on these watches and then boost them up just to flip them, and they'll go and sell secondhand watches listed as new. And just kind of a rotten watch flipper, I guess you could say. Just somebody that doesn't mind ripping off people and misleading them. They'll say, oh yeah, I got my watch on eBay for sale, and they've told you for 6 months or something it's a secondhand watch, or for a month. Let's just say it's a secondhand watch, and they polish it all up. And then they go on eBay, and then you notice, oh, well, that secondhand watch they got is listed as new with tags. But what about that? Well, the guy is the channel operator is not very honest, so why wouldn't you suspect them of having fake subscribers and fake views, right? Now that just leaves more questions, like what watch channels have bought subscribers and fake views? I don't know. That's a question. Any of you guys know of what watch channels have bought subscribers and fake views? I don't know. But I would think that from the videos I've seen about this sort of thing, it costs enough money to buy this type of advertising or whatever they do to get these bot subscribers and bot views and fake subscribers and fake views. Now, what if a channel got some kind of a fancy computer program to generate fake YouTube accounts to make fake subscribers and fake views? That could be a possibility. So you got some kind of a program that generates fake YouTube accounts, and all these fake YouTube accounts all join and subscribe to the cheating channel. Now that wouldn't cost too much money to do that. If somebody has enough of computer skills and computer savvy, I guess that could be a possibility on how to get a bunch of fake subscribers and fake views without spending a lot of money. And there you go. And it was Archie Luxury that brought this to the attention of the watch community, like I said earlier. And I think the reason Archie Luxury did this is because he's been a watch channel for many years, about 9 years I've heard. So over that 9-year period, Archie Luxury has seen channels start up, and he's seen them quit. He's seen channels do everything in that 9-year period, watch channels. He's seen it all. And being a channel for 9 years, and he tells everybody that he doesn't cheat, and we'll just give him the benefit of the doubt, he doesn't cheat. And I'm sure he gets a lot of tips. He puts on his email address on his channel. He puts on his postal address. It makes it really easy for people to contact him. I think he even puts his phone number up sometimes. So people would contact him, I would imagine, and tip him off about who's cheating and who isn't. And you'll see some channels start up. And I've seen some start up lately, and they're just talking about horology. And and all of a sudden they have a low number of videos and they have all these subscribers. And they're just talking about horology, okay. But so all of a sudden, for a low number of videos, all these views and subscribers, well, that could bring on suspicion that they have fake subscribers and fake views, especially when they're heavily into censorship, like anybody that doesn't agree slightly with them, that doesn't agree in the slightest, they ban them, they delete them, and they're kind of cocky and they have an attitude, the channel operator, let's just say. Not mentioning any names or any channels, but just a scenario. So I think when it comes to channels that have fake subscribers and fake views, I think it's their own doings that brings on the suspicion. It's their own reputation, the way they're doing business, that brings on the suspicion. Because they're certainly not going on there and telling everybody they have fake subscribers and fake views. But there are some people in the whole, let's just say there's a watch community. There's going to be some people within that community that has some inside information. There's got to be. And maybe some people know for sure who has fake subscribers and fake views, and who's bought subscribers and fake views and everything else, and been basically cheating. So word gets around, and where would word get around about that? Well, I'm sure it would get to Archie Luxury, because he's the one that brought it up in the first place about bought subscribers and fake views, right? So, and you guys that have any inside information or any opinions or anything at all about channels that have bought subscribers and fake views and bought subscribers, whatever, well, feel free to comment in the comment section about that, because I don't know which channels have fake subscribers and fake views. I don't know. I really am no expert about that. And I really don't see anything wrong with a channel just having organic subscribers and organic views. There's really nothing wrong with that either, because you're not bothering with paying for any subscribers and views. You're not paying for that sort of thing. You're not paying for any weird computer programs to generate them. And it takes away from your time to make good videos and good content to bother with making these fake subscribers and fake views. So, I think it's a big hindrance, really. And another thing to think about, what if some channel got a whole bunch of these fake subscribers and fake views, and somehow they got them, and they turned out to be a whole bunch of these, what do you call them, spam accounts. Let's just call them spam accounts. What if that happened? Then they lose them all anyway, right? So that's a possibility, I think. I'm no expert in this, but it could be. So this was just a bonus video to go with a 4-part series, and I'll tell you again which ones they were. So it was about watch reviews, sponsor reviews was the first one. The second one was the watch flipper. The third one was watch dealers. And the fourth one was the watchmaker. And this bonus one, which is the fifth one, is watch reviews, the bottom of the coin, question of fake subscribers and fake views. So you guys tell me, you guys have a discussion, you can discuss that in the comment section, and you tell me what you guys think, because I really don't know. I just think that there's things that can bring up suspicion of somebody that would have, or the suspicion of having, fake subscribers and fake views because of their reputation and their overall way of doing business, let's say. They just have a really bad reputation, and they just keep on with that path of a bad reputation, and a path of being a liar, and a path of being deceiving, and a path of just being a crook, basically. So there you go, you guys. So what do you think? Well, thank you for your time, for listening, and I hope you guys can separate the channels that are honest and the channels that are deceptive. So you guys are welcome to comment, like I said earlier, and I hope you guys do a good job of it. Thank you.